Live.
Hey.
What's going on, everybody? Lots of people's in the chat. Harry Tornado and Chick Rocker, Tiffany, Harry Tornado again.
And Tiffany.
Joe.
As always, guys, let us know if you can hear us and see us clearly in the chat so that we know that this is all working as it should be. But
what's good?
Welcome. We're back. We're back. We missed last week because it was a friend's birthday, so we went and hung out with her. You know,
I was trying to edit something, but I guess I
can't. But we're back this week, so thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate it. Typically, we're live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, so we'll try to make sure that we're on pretty consistently. But sometimes it may be a week when we take a break, and that was last week. But thanks everybody for coming. I saw a lot of people saying that this is their first time here. So
exciting.
That's exciting. And Callie's here.
Hey guys, how's it going today?
Nice, Callie. How was shipping today?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Callie thought that the post office was closed.
Because Ben told me that they were closed.
Come on, Ben.
Come on, Ben.
I thought they were closed too. But that's why it's good to always call them when you think that they're closed.
Give them a ring-a-ding.
Make sure that they're open. So today's video, guys, we're just going to answer whatever questions you have. So when you get your questions ready, put them in the chat and we'll do our best to answer them. Sometimes it does go very fast, so we'll do our best to get to all of them. But we're also, like the title says, opening mystery boxes. We got a whole ton of mail time.
Yeah, lots of mail time.
Boxes. Some of them are like this, like big boxes, like that. So we figured throughout the show we'll open these boxes and see what's in them, and you guys can watch.
We got our first super chat of the evening from Lexi.
Thanks, Lexi. Lexi sent us $5 and says, "Hey, I want to say thanks for the effort you put into helping us on YouTube. I'm slowly becoming a full-time reseller on Poshmark. Also, Callie, do a vlog soon. We haven't done a Callie vlog takeover in a while. You want to do that? Maybe this week you can do it.
We always let Callie do anything she wants.
That's true.
It's not really us.
Maybe not anything." Allie also filmed a vlog, or more of a tutorial, I guess.
Yeah.
For her channel.
I just got to edit it now.
A word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when do you think that one will be out, babe?
In 1 year.
In 1 year. I was going to say the same.
It's, one video every 6 months.
Yeah.
We're just so busy. We're doing other things.
True.
I feel you.
Hey,
Yeah.
Denise, I saw this question come through in that
fault.
video quite a few times. Denise asked, what's your shoe cleaning video? What do you use on the soles to clean them up? Just hot water and dish soap. Usually you can just scrub at the bottom of the shoes.
I use that cleaner that I got.
Yeah, and the cleaner.
The cleaner that I showed you to clean the top of the shoe with. I also clean the edges of the shoe with the cleaner.
True.
But I mean, whenever it comes to a rubber shoe or a foam bottom, you can just scrub it with an actual brush that you would clean your house with and dish soap, because that's going to be really gentle. And then if that doesn't get it clean, then you want to start researching that particular, what you're actually cleaning, what's safe for it, because there's so many different things that are safe for so many different things. You know what I mean? There's you can use toothpaste on white edges, but they don't tell you to use toothpaste on a darker color. Right. So for the edging of the shoe, that is.
Also, the Mr. Clean Magic erasers work really well for the white parts of the shoes as well. And you can get the generic ones of those and they work fine.
Yeah, people always ask us, how do we get permanent marker out of leather? Sunblock. Almost everyone, on the bottom of the shoe. If you want to take the permanent marker off of the leather, sunblock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cray.
Most people have sunblock in their house.
Tiffany asks, do you recommend a starter store, basic, premium, etc., and why? I recommend that if you're going to be listing more than 50 things on eBay, you should get a store. So if it's going to be more than a little side hobby for you, definitely get a store. You can start on the very basic one. I think there's one for $5 a month. And then you can work your way up. So as you start listing more and more stuff, you can work your way up to the different levels. But having a store is good. 2 Aussie thrifters, thank you for the 6 Aussie dollars.
Aussie dollars, mate.
Made our first live show. Love from Australia.
Nice. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Callie, your Australian accent got a little better.
Here,
I'm impressed.
open this.
I can't do one. I
Well-
can't do any accents.
While we're talking, Allie's going to open presents.
Whoa.
Questions. Who's
It
got
looks
them?
like it's fresh coffee.
Coffee?
Ooh,
It
I
says
want some.
fresh.
What is that?
Looks like food. We love food, guys.
Allie
Oh, wait, there's a
loves
card.
food.
Okay. Team Ralli Roots. It's for all of us because it
Nice.
says team on it. Oh, it's a pug.
Oh.
So, it's in cursive. It's gonna take us so long to read it.
You're right about that. Hi, Lauren.
We've got, oh my gosh, babe, one of those.
Another one.
Seattle.
Oh, like finger puppets.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's so funny.
Candy
You seen
corn.
these? Candy corn.
Ooh.
I actually got one a long time ago from somebody as well. And I played with it for a little while, and then Ryan got mad at me. But now that we have two, we can make like a
Sorry.
video with him.
Punisher shirt. That's pretty sweet.
Nice.
Could be in
Whoa.
here. Oh, whoa, this is a bag full of goodies.
Halloween time.
Sorry if the bags are loud, guys.
Okay,
We'll try to
sorry.
keep them
Okay.
away.
Oh, you're gonna like that one.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Is it He-Man?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, need more coffee.
Do you even
Do you
life?
even lift?
Oh, lift.
Even lifed?
I thought it said life.
Do you
even life, bro?
And
Handy
Ninja at
corn.
work. Funny shirts. Thank you. And this gift was from, oops. Where did I put the card? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this is from Drew?
From Drew Conway?
It's
Yes.
from Drew Conway?
That's awesome. Thanks, Drew.
Really? He sent
Yeah.
us.
It's on there.
Dang,
Thanks
Drew.
and stuff.
Yeah, it is from Drew. Thank you,
Monique-
Drew.
Monique says, "Has Callie ever been on another show? She looks so familiar."
Callie's famous.
I think I would know if my sister was on another show.
Right? I'm not a traitor.
Stephanie said, for a beginner, what kind of items do you recommend trying to sell first or try different categories? Honestly, for beginners, I would suggest looking around your house for
Mhm.
things and researching it and figuring out what has, a value of around like $20 to $25 and listing those things. But if you want to like go out and find things, I would look at electronics first.
Yeah.
And then after you look at electronics, then you can go into clothing.
You want to do, when you first start out, you want fast selling items because you're
Clothes
trying
are
to,
not.
clothes are typically not fast selling items and you're trying to build your feedback. So electronics are really good. Video games are good. Stuff like shoes can be good if they're like a desirable shoe, but the trick is to, once you find something, go to eBay, look at the sold comps. So you want to look at the sold comps and then also the items that are listed for sale. And you want to look at how many times that item has sold in the last 60 days. So let's say there's 100 of that same item listed, currently active on eBay. And then when you click on sold, let's say only 20 have sold in the past 60 days.
We would pass.
We would pass because it's only a 20% sell-through rate. But let's say it's the reverse of that. There's 20 listed and 100 sales. That means that the demand for that item is really high. So it should sell very fast.
Even if there's 100 listed, 50 sales, then we consider that item
For sure.
clothing.
Yeah. Chick Rocker 77, thanks for the $2. On Footjoy shirts, sorry, do Footjoy shirts have a size in them? Can I ever find it? Yeah, all the ones that we found
Yeah.
have had a size on them,
It's really
on the tag.
interesting.
Mhm. If you can't find the size on, this is on any item, most big brands have size charts on their websites. So you can go to their websites, look at the measurements on their websites, compare them to the item that you have, and you should be able to figure out the size that way. Same with shoes.
Yeah.
Lauren Coal City Loot, that's a really good piece of advice, says download the Completely app. I've been using that app more and more on certain things, but Completely is cool because it'll show you the sell-through rate. You don't even have to like calculate it yourself.
Yeah.
The only thing is it's not like 100% accurate all the time. So you have to kind of get specific with what you're looking for in Completely.
Maybe, but for like a beginner.
For a beginner, it's
That's really
great.
And then also for beginners, sell what you know well, Like if you're a guy and you like polos and you know a lot about polos, maybe
Mhm.
start in the polo category.
Sure.
or if you love video games, start in the video game category. Sometimes that's the best way to start, is to start with what you know really well. Like there's some people that are obsessed with like China, you know, and they sell teacups.
I wonder if I can get that to really focus. So on the, I don't know if I can.
It's kind of hard to see it.
On Footjoy polos, there's the size. So this is the tag and the size is in the corner there.
It's in a little circle.
Yeah. Sweet. Hey, Callie, open this.
Ooh.
I like kind of peeked in it, and I think it might be for you.
And twice treasured. I'm a beginner. What is the best way to do shipping on eBay? Free shipping. But you're not doing shipping for free and subtracting that out of what you're making. So you roll the cost of shipping into the final amount that you purchased your item for. So if the comps are $20 with $10 shipping, that's a $30. So you list it for $29.97 with free shipping. I hope that helps. Oh, what is it? It's so exciting.
It's for Callie. It says for the fellow hockey fan.
And yes, we do have a CPA, guys. And we would recommend, if you are ever in a pickle, having a CPA, because...
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Three in a row.
I think this proper English with Ralli Roots.
That's awesome. That's really cool, though. Nice.
Thank you, Dom.
Where are we at, guys? We have, let's check quick. We have 552 people watching. Dang, you guys must have missed us. Please hit the thumbs up button for us, guys. We really appreciate it. We're at 92. It'd be sweet to get it up to like, I don't know, 150.
We finally got new merch, but...
Yeah, so not this week, but the next live stream, so next Monday, we're going to be giving away our new tote bags. They came in. They're awesome. We've already been using them. We wanted to actually get out there and use them, make sure that they work how we want them to work. And I think they're pretty
Yeah, we took one yesterday to the store and loaded it. I think we put at least 20 pounds in it, and it was fine. So they're sturdy.
Casey Bay, thank you for the $5 super chat. After how many listings posted did you start to get consistent sales? We have 97 items in our store, and we see one every other day. So one every other day that's pretty low. That's like a 0.5% sell-through rate a day. For most like used item stores, we like to see the sell-through rate at least like 2 to 3% a day. What it probably means is you're not buying items that are in high enough demand. So again, it goes back to that, what's listed, what's completed. You want to make sure that there's actually sales on the items that you're buying. It's okay to buy stuff that takes a long time to sell, but we're actually talking about this in the video that we filmed today. For us, we like at 80%, 20%. 80% of our items we want to sell very quickly. So, and very quickly for us would be sell in less than 30 days. And then the other 20%, we don't mind if there are more long tail items. It doesn't matter if it takes 6 months to sell, because those 20%, we're not into those items for much money. So we want a high turnover rate for items that we've paid more money for, and then a slower turnover rate is fine for. But 97 items honestly isn't very many. I would say, you know, especially with our students that we've mentored over the past few years, when they hit 250, they start to see more consistent sales, and then when they hit 500, that's when they start to actually see income.
And then a lot of things can affect that. Like if you don't have very good pictures, you don't have like a decent background, if your titles aren't like search engine optimized, if you don't have a lot of your item description like filled out, that will affect it. And then also, you know, just make sure your pictures are good. It's really important. Just get like even if it's a small item, you just get some poster board from Walmart. Just really try to make your pictures decent and fill out your item fill out your item specifics. If you can't take amazing pictures, you can just take mediocre pictures, because that's really important. People want to see the facts on the item.
And Rusted Raccoon, who also has a reseller YouTube channel, said, Casey Beta, drop me a link for your eBay store, and he'll go check it out and give you some tips. So there you go. There's some free tips for you. That's not something we can do because we're super, super busy with what we're doing. So there's someone who can help you out. And then we had a super chat. I think we missed some. Shelly, thank you for the $2. Shelly says, do you use priority mail cubic rates? We love it. Absolutely. Yeah, so we use that on smaller, heavier items. We'll go on pirate shipping. We'll use cubic rate shipping. Yeah. Let's see. Sean Oyer.
Oh, Sean.
What's up, my beautiful friend? Sean is the man.
I feel like everyone in the chat should say hey to Sean because Sean and I went to homecoming together sophomore year, I'm pretty sure it was. So Sean is an old-time friend of ours. I was friends with Sean like freshman, sophomore year, and then junior, senior year. You were friends with Sean pretty well. So.
We were good friends senior year.
I mean, we always were friends, but like you were closer those years. So Sean's great.
Thanks again, Chick Rocker, for the super chats, and Lauren, Coal City Loot, sending us coffee money.
Oh, Lauren, I can't wait to come see you.
We miss
as soon
you.
as it warms up a touch.
Yeah, right.
I think it's very cold up there right now. I don't know the temperature. I used to have it in my weather app, but it was very cold.
Is the audio being weird?
Yeah, everyone's talking about.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't know why the audio is being weird.
Do we keep cutting out?
This one? I'll try to wiggle it around.
Check.
It shows that it's working on there. So it should be good. Should be good now. Sorry about that, guys. Logan says, how often do you do promoted listings? Also, when is next mentoring? So we do promoted listings, I would say, on the majority of our items. If we can afford to pay the extra amount right now, we are. Okay, cool. Right now, we are doing promoted listings on quite a bit of our items. And I think that the main reason why we're doing it is because eBay wants us to do promoted listings right now. I feel like they're definitely giving more favor to businesses that are using that promoted listing tool, which makes sense because by using the promoted listing tool, it makes eBay more money. And honestly, I think it's a good tool. I think it's a good tool to use. Fees are what they are, guys. Like, yes, eBay has heavy fees. They're shipping fees. You just have to make sure that you're watching how much money you're paying for items so that you're not losing money in the end, right? You want to make sure that you're still able to make money. And only you can decide how much you're able to promote your items at. But
and eBay does like pull a lot of traffic compared to whenever you consider all the different apps that you can sell on versus eBay. You're selling on like 6 different apps and then eBay as well. You're going to have almost equal amount of sales on eBay as you go on these multiple other apps. We've heard from multiple people. They've told us like all of those apps combined equals the same amount of sales as eBay. So
and at the end of the day, I had someone argue with me the other day. They were like, well, I don't sell on eBay. I'm just going to open up my own website and I'll sell on there so I don't have to pay fees. Well, that's really, really hard to do, guys. If you open like a Shopify store, I guarantee you that you're going to pay more money trying to drive traffic to your own website. It just makes more sense to pay eBay the 10%. Or whatever.
Yeah, unless you're like this huge
and then
brand.
And then the next round of mentoring starts May 15th. We're going to send out emails, sign up emails on May 10th. So if you're interested in the next round of mentoring, May 10th is when the signups will be. First come, first serve, same as last time, 75 spots available. If you want to get in on our mentoring, this would be the round to do it because we may take a 6-month break from now until the next round of mentoring. So.
And we can tell you we're definitely taking it's either 2 or 3 months off. So I know like that's 100%. I don't know how much longer it's going to be past those 3 months, but it might go a little longer. We don't know yet.
Chris Ellis, thank you for the $5. Dustin Marsh, thank you for the $5. Dustin has a question. Do you ever have problems with PayPal? I just sold my first 4 items and my PayPal was shut down and can't get any answers from them. It was shut down, or is the money just being held? Because typically when you have a brand new PayPal account, they'll hold your money for 3 weeks just to make sure that you're a legitimate business. But I would call them. You can call PayPal, just Google PayPal toll-free phone number and call them and see what's going on. If it's been shut down, there is an issue for sure.
Yeah.
Like something's happened that you need to reach out to them and see what's going on.
And definitely educate yourself on what has happened to your account because you might think it's been shut down, but really they're just holding your money. So call them, talk to them, they'll explain to you the situation.
Sean Connor, thanks for the $5. Reselling in Jacksonville, Florida here. What will be a tip regarding planning for shipping considering you don't know where the buyer lives? So I'm assuming because we do free shipping, the question is why or how we do that. We pretty much we'll know when we list an item how much roughly it's going to cost to ship. It could be obviously with with first class mail, we know that it's going to be under $5. So we'll add $5 into the listing and then list it. With other items, of course, that number can vary, but we do an average shipping cost analysis across the board in our business. So let's say we get 100 of an item. we know when we list those items that one might sell in Florida and cost us $10 to ship. One might sell to California and cost us $20 to ship, and so on and so forth. So we'll average it out and say, okay, well, across the board for this particular type of item, it's costing us on average $12 to ship. And then we average that out throughout our business, and we know pretty much what our shipping cost is going to be.
Someone said something about the mic again. Hopefully it's working. It's weird. It's a good mic. I mean, it's a Yeti.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. Sorry if the mic's not working.
Someone else said sound is fine here.
Okay.
Okay.
It could be the
It
internet
could be
connection.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we've been having issues with Frontier lately. They spliced through a bunch of wires, and we didn't have internet for a solid 24 hours. So it could be the fiber optics.
Lots of super chats and questions coming in, guys.
Yay!
Thrifted without searching comps today. Mental program was so worth it. Awesome. Thank you. Glad you liked it.
Thank you, Cassie.
Yeah, thank you, Cassie. Turned $5 into $39 times 2 within 5 minutes. Do the program. Thanks, Cassie.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Cassie.
that.
We got to actually meet Cassie multiple times, and she's really awesome. She listened to what we told her to do, and it was a success.
And then Pat D72 sent $5.72.
Thank you, Pat.
Says happy birthday, Allie. Allie's birthday was April 18th.
31. Do I look at that?
And another great testimony from Tim. Tim sent us $5 and says, do the mentoring if you can, everyone. Totally worth it. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it.
It's good to know that our mentor students are in the chat and they like us afterwards, and
I guess
that
that's a good
it
thing,
was a
right?
success for them. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, it does work.
Yeah.
That's really cool to know, because if they weren't here, that would be sad.
And we have 608 people watching right now. Guys, please hit the thumbs up button for us. We'd appreciate that. Denise says, what percentage for promoted listings would you suggest? It ranges per category, but on average, between 5 to 8% is what we do.
And then Adrian got 2 sales while watching us.
Nice.
Yay.
Bargain Baron sent us $5 Canadian.
Canadian.
Says, love you guys. Thanks for the shout outs. Absolutely.
Hey.
I saw you've been putting out, I've actually watched your last couple videos and they were really good. Really good. You guys want like garage sale footage? They have really good garage sale footage.
I watched people flip houses.
Nice.
A couple of videos, especially when I was like folding laundry and washing dishes today.
YouTube's cool about that because if there's something like on cable that you like to watch, you can find the real version of it on YouTube. You know, because most of those like reality shows are fake, and on YouTube it's real people usually doing it. So
you can see the struggle.
I mean, you can tell on YouTube way faster if it's fake compared to like whenever they put the whistles and bells in there.
All right, let's open some more things before we forget. It's 8:22. I wanted to open this letter because this came from Mark Brewer, and I read the notes. It's a long note. I did read it. Mark was saying that he lives in Lakeland, and the hashtag feed Alley. Mark sent us some Outback gift cards. He sent us $50 in Outback gift
You guys are
cards.
so nice.
That's amazing that somebody really likes us.
He said, "Go have a date night, like a dinner date night on him." And he also
you don't get an onion.
he goes, "I want to thank you for leaving the $18 to $20 items for me. I sell them all day long." You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, if we were doing it ourselves, it makes sense to buy them. That makes sense. I love saying that. But because we're paying employees in a warehouse, we can't, they're too pickier.
And then Chick Rocker 77, thank you for the $5. When you're looking up items, what numbers on it do you use? I've got Nike shoes down, but the other items have a lot of numbers listed on it in different ways. Yeah, so you really want to look for you want to look for stock numbers, so it'll be like S/N, or item code. I wish I had some items in front of me that I could show you exactly what to look for. But usually it's going to be like a 5-digit number or like a 6-digit number. And then on eBay or on Google, when you're looking for the item, you type in the brand and then the number after it. Nike's really easy. Some items like Merrell shoes, for example, they don't have that model number, but they actually name their shoes. So if you look under the tongue, it'll say like the color and the name, the style name of the shoe. Most
shoe companies that are big name their shoes or give them a number.
Yeah.
So always look for that.
Definitely.
Kathy Layton bought a Steve Austin Cold Stone t-shirt for $2.50 and sold it for $144.
As soon as you said that, I was like, that's going to be
awesome.
over $100 sale. Wow.
Vintage Wrestling stuff.
Isn't it Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Stone
I
Cold.
read that weird because it didn't work right in my brain.
This is from Lindsay. From
Lindsay Crisp.
Oh,
Crisp family.
Lindsay Crisp family.
The Crisp, they've sent us
I
things
like that
before.
word.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Thank
What?
you. You guys know how much we love Dragon Ball Z.
That's amazing.
That's cool.
Oh, I got
And
this
then
little note.
notes. We are Jeff and Lindsay from Collierville, Tennessee. Did I say that right? We have been thrifters and retailing for over a year now, and your videos and tips have definitely helped us out. We're big on vintage Western pearl buttons and recently made an Instagram for it along with selling on eBay and Poshmark.
Smart.
That's awesome. So their Instagram name is BNC Vintage, and it's Jeff and Lindsay. That's awesome.
Nice. Thank you, guys.
So-
yeah, Westcore is doing really well for us right now. It's quite hot.
Yeah. Today, Allie and I filmed a new What Sold on eBay video, which we haven't done in a while. So it's probably like one of the best videos that we've made in a long time because it's 75 sales. So we sat there. It's going to be a long video. It's probably going to be like
Oh, look, there's Lindsay.
45. Oh, nice.
She's right there.
It's probably going to
Thanks,
be,
Lindsay.
it'll probably be like 45 minutes long, but it's definitely going to be a video that'll show you guys like the types of items that have been selling for us on eBay within the past couple months. And the funny thing is that we've been selling a ton of vintage Western wear, which you'll see. Drew, thanks for the $2, bud. Where's the pinata corn footage? I'm just waiting on the right time, the right moment to put it in a video.
I feel like we should send him the footage. So he
Like
gets
the
a
whole
sneak
thing?
peek before anybody
Okay.
else.
Yeah, send us your email.
Yeah, email us, Drew.
Yeah.
Drew's one of our, like, he's been with us for so
I know.
long. Like, I know his name.
Can I have a sip of your water?
My beverage.
Born to be a unicorn. Can I drink that?
Please do.
Cold
You are welcome.
Happy birthday,
Oh, what is in
Corey.
there? I thought it was just water.
There's Neo in there. And
There's something else in there.
adult beverages.
Okay.
Did you add it to the can?
I did. I'm a trickster.
The tricks you got me. I was not expecting that. Kelly says, how do you decide whether to buy items with flaws? That's a really good question. Price point and brand.
Always price point.
If it's affliction and it has holes,
Just add
done.
more.
just add
Make
more.
more holes and put distressed in the listing.
Yeah.
And boom.
We've literally taken those shirts and like cut more holes in them and then
Yeah,
listed
because
them.
they had just
They
like
sold
a
for more.
few, and we are like, they need more.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to open this one.
It's gonna be loud. Okay, let me read something.
I think the mic is working, huh?
How much is mentorship? It is typically $347 unless we change anything. That's what it used to be, and that's probably what it will still be.
This round will be 347.
Okay, Ryan said that, so that's what it is. What's the best beauty supply item to sell? Oh man, any big name brand that you can get for cheap and make money on. Even if you're only making 20 or 30%, that's amazing if you can get it in bulk.
Struggle bus
What is
over
that?
here.
That's Betsy Johnson.
Oh my pugs.
I immediately knew.
Bow
No,
Oh my
they are
God.
better.
It is Bodo.
So Betsy Johnson and Kate Spade both had a designer designing French Bulldog things. Oh my God. That's amazing.
It's a unicorn bulldog.
It's
You see
a
that?
unicorn bulldog.
What?
What?
It's like all
Wow.
Allie's favorite things.
How did
in the
you
world.
find that?
It must be a birthday present.
Oh my God, that's so nice.
Who's this
I
from?
don't feel deserving of this.
That's adorable. It's a little backpack, babe.
Oh my God. Look at that thing.
It's cute.
Oh,
Ryan, Allie, and Callie, if you ever decide to hit up round 2 in Virginia again, let me know. I'm in the Hampton Roads area, and I'd love to meet you all. Thanks for great videos.
thank you.
I've upgraded to eBay store watching your videos. I hope Allie loves the bag.
I love it.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to wear it.
I definitely want to go hit the round
Oh my
2
God.
vintage or the round 2 Virginia store.
I want to go to one.
Let's go. Let's do
do
a
it.
road trip.
Miami.
Unicorn bulldog. Never seen that.
That's amazing.
How many
You
students?
haven't because we have one. A statue.
A unicorn?
of one.
Well, oh yeah, true.
Yeah, we do have a
That's
statue
right.
of one.
But it's like a Pegasus unicorn bulldog.
It is an alicorn because
True.
a
Did you
unicorn
make
with
that?
wings is called an alicorn.
Somebody sent it to us.
That's a fact.
Like that?
Google it.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
What brand Hawaiian shirts sell better or best
Rain
besides
Spooner.
Tommy Bahama?
Raymond Spooner is probably the best one for us right now. Vintage Hawaiian shirts seem to sell very well for us. We've sold that same, like, I believe the brand is Pacific Legend, and it's got the parrots on it. It's a Magnum PI shirt.
Yeah.
We found and sold that same shirt for $40 plus like 4 or 5 times. So that one's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, with Hawaiian shirts, it's really just about looking up the brand and the pattern. Bigger sizes and crazier patterns sell better.
Daniel says, what's your views on Let Go?
In our area, OfferUp does better, but in your area, Let Go might do better. I would do an experiment, post the same thing on both platforms and see where you get the most responses for. And then you'll know which one to use. But Facebook Marketplace is probably better than both of those combined.
Facebook Marketplace is great.
That's what I would recommend first.
Where's Pikachu? Pikachu's, we took it down because of like glares and the camera can't handle it. I'm so excited for the new Pikachu movie.
I am so excited for the new Pikachu movie. Have you seen my arm?
Sure.
Have you even?
Eve? I'm a truck driver and I go to wholesale warehouse where they sell all types of beauty supplies for cheap. I go there a lot, so they hook me up. I try to sell on OfferUp, but not doing well. Beauty supplies I would go online with. I would definitely go online with. We know really, really big like Amazon sellers in health and beauty. You're probably going to be gated on the stuff if you don't have an Amazon account already. But eBay and Amazon have been great for us for selling healthcare. Rain Spooner is tanking. It's your fault. You're welcome.
Fault spelled wrong.
Yeah. I've almost never sold a men's shirt unless it's 80s vintage or really ugly, or really what? Or really ugly loud. Yeah, the louder the better for sure. With the like vintage shirts in pretty much every category right now. The more like obnoxious, the more colors, the more text, the better.
Yeah, but look out for Western wear, guys, because that's in right now, and we do really well with Wrangler shirts. And even if we know that the profit on them is not going to be huge, these sell so fast that you know we just buy them.
Do you even lift, bro? Drew was asking if we opened his gift. Yeah, it's awesome. Thanks, Drew.
Thank you, Drew.
We have one more box to
more?
open. It's this gigantic one right here. But we have time. We can open it at let's wait till like 8:45 and then open it. And we have, what do we have? 600 people watching still. 225 thumbs ups. Guys, hit the thumbs up button for us. We appreciate it.
And then Spooky Sculptor said, do we use any photo apps like Photo
Fuse? No, we don't.
Nah, we ain't got time for that.
Yeah. This week we're not going to do any giveaways on the live video, but next week we're going to be giving a bunch of stuff away. So when you guys make sure that you come next week, 8 p.m. Eastern. And
celebrate our new bags.
Yeah, we'll definitely give away some of the tote bags.
New merch. Do we even say that they're tote bags? Now everybody knows.
Well, yeah,
tote bags. Sure.
We've said it lots of times.
Just making sure.
Lexi, thank you for the $5. Is the mentorship helpful if eBay isn't our main platform? I sell on Poshmark mostly, but I would potentially do eBay. So our mentorship it's definitely more eBay geared, but we also talk about Amazon. We personally do not sell on Poshmark. So if you're looking for Poshmark tips, I would not recommend taking the mentoring. That being said, you can probably pick up a lot of stuff that would also apply to Poshmark. A lot of our students also sell on Poshmark and Mercari and other platforms. But if you're only looking for Poshmark stuff, I would say
we're not right for you.
We're not right for you. Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
But Joe said he does Poshmark and eBay, took your mentoring, and it's still helpful.
There you go. Yeah, I would say, but if you're looking to get into eBay, then definitely, absolutely, we'll for sure help you guys out.
Because then you'll get into it right and with good habits.
Yeah.
And not bad habits.
We just opened our eBay store, Callioke's. It's a cool name.
I love that.
We love you guys. Where should we buy our mailers for shirts? The poly mailers we actually buy on eBay. So we buy them by the 1,000. And I think which ones do we buy, Kelly? 10 by 14? Is it our main ones?
I think it's 10 by 14.
I think we get the 8 by 10 ones and the 10 by 14. We get blue poly mailers on eBay.
And then Cheryl had a good question. Now that eBay has all fixed price items set to get canceled, is it better to let them roll over, or should you end the item and relist it?
So there's differing theories on that. For us, we've always done good till canceled, and we'll usually let items roll over for like at least once, right? So 30 days, roll over another 30 days. If it hasn't sold then, that's when we'll either end it and relist it, which we don't do that ourselves. We use Datamine. There's a company called Datamine that does it automatically for us. Or we'll take the item down entirely and then switch it to an auction style just to clear it out. Yeah.
And then Joe asks, how do you get feedback up when you're new? Most won't buy from new sellers, question mark.
You can run auctions. That's one really good way to do it. Run like really cheap auctions on items that are, items that aren't like super valuable. You can run auctions, just fill it up and make sure you get bids.
And buy anything and everything you need and can get on eBay. Like,
yeah.
Not toilet paper, for example, but items that are reusable. Like if you use a moisturizer, if you use a face cream, if you use certain types of soap, just like anything that you need, buy it on eBay and you'll get feedback from the seller.
Yeah.
So like if you need a couple of new spatulas or some tongs for your kitchen, go on eBay and buy it on eBay. No, for real. That's what a lot of people do.
Or
build up their feedback in the beginning.
Or like stuff for your business, like tape
of course.
and poly mailers and shipping supplies, and that kind of stuff.
I knew you'd jump in, but like there's also those other things.
For sure.
Buy some potatoes if you want to do a cleanse.
Okay, and you know what? It's really funny.
Don't get Allie signs with Allie started, please.
I was talking to Ryan about how when I say
go.
potatoes, every time I hear the word potatoes, I cringe because the cleanse. I just don't even like potatoes, and I get a potato cleanse.
I'm gonna try it again.
Do a lot of your buyers?
Effective.
Do a lot of your buyers not leave feedback? Yeah, I would say that if you're getting 30% feedback from the items that you're selling, like 30% of people are leaving you feedback, I would say that's pretty good. Some things that can help are make sure you're putting thank you notes in your items when you ship them out. And you can use services that send your buyers emails, but eBay already sends them emails and says, hey, can you leave the buyer positive feedback or feedback? So I think that adding thank you notes 100% across the board has helped people increase the amount of feedback that they're getting.
And they don't have to be fancy. In the beginning, we said, thank you, we're a husband and wife team. Please leave us feedback. It makes a difference. It really helps us out.
Yeah.
We printed it on a regular piece of computer paper in 5s, I think we had originally. Yeah. We just cut it up, right? Literally with the scissor, split it in. So it helped.
Yeah.
Made a difference.
Rusted Raccoon, you're only getting 8% on the high-end feedback. Reach out to us. We might be able to help you with a couple things. I would say 8% is pretty low on getting feedback. Yeah, like junk. I guess it depends on what you're selling too. If you're selling a lot of, like our wholesale account, our eBay store where we sell mostly wholesale stuff, that one's only about 20%. So maybe you're selling more wholesale stuff. Yeah, a lot of people are saying 50%, 40%. So that's good.
Desert Greek says, hey, you need more male energy.
What?
Male energy? Like male or a guy?
Like Ben's not here?
Probably. Ben comes,
home.
Yeah, Ben works for us 2 weeks out of the month. All right, keep the questions coming, guys. This is fun. And then we'll open, I guess we can open this last box.
You won't?
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to look for question marks.
Not everyone uses those anymore.
B21 Bakery said that they're actually veering away from clothes, and they're going into vintage knickknacks. That's really good.
Nice.
Vintage sells, guys, especially, I guess it's our generation. Now that we have expendable income, we're looking for our childhood. We're trying to buy back like nostalgia and anything that just reminds us of good times when we were kids and had no worries. So stuff like that sells really well too.
Catherine, our eBay stores are set up to automatically leave feedback. Remember, sellers cannot leave negative feedback on buyer accounts. So our accounts are set up to, as soon as they pay, they automatically get positive feedback. Yeah.
And when it wasn't set up like that, we used to get harassed by certain buyers to leave them feedback. Because they would leave us feedback and then they would send us like, at one point somebody sent like 10 emails within 2 days to get feedback. So it's just better to have it on.
Teresa, if you have 600 items for sale and you're only selling one a week, you're probably selling the wrong type of stuff. You're either selling the wrong items, or your items are priced too high, or your titles are wrong, or something like that. 600 items listed and only one a week, that's very, very low.
Yeah, there could be a lot of issues going on there.
Yeah. I would say one thing that you guys can do if you're looking for tips when we can't, if we can't like personally help you with tips, we do have a public eBay store. It's called The Hip Lion. Is our public eBay store. You're welcome to go on our store, look at the way that we're listing stuff. That store right now has almost higher. It's got over a 50% sell-through rate. So it is working. It's a working eBay store. If you want to check it out, you're welcome to do that.
And then Annie asks, do you think best offers lead to more returns? And my answer is no.
I don't think so.
No. But I think items under $20 lead to more returns. Whenever we have an issue with a buyer, it's always an item that's like under $20. Yeah. And that's when we first decided to switch over to anything above $20. We just kept having problems with really inexpensive items. Yeah.
Shelly, thanks for the $2. Why are you drawing more to men's clothing and shirts? A couple of reasons. The first one is it's easier. I think it's easier. Less brands to look out for, less inventory to go through. And then the second reason is because there's fewer returns. That's just a fact. On men's clothing and shoes, you get fewer returns than on women's clothing and shoes.
And in our area, there are way less men shopping for themselves at thrift stores than there are women.
True.
I'd say it's easier to list men's stuff too.
So much easier.
Because polo shirt blue versus like peep toe heel ankle strap this that and the other. Super cute. Buy me now.
Yeah, guys, it just was easier for us. Then we got into it, and there were so many less like brands on the market that were these are good and sell these versus women's stuff, and it was just easier.
By the way, guys, the garage sale video that we filmed this weekend will be out tomorrow. So I'll probably drop that around like 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. So if you want to watch our new garage sale video, it was pretty cool. We found some good stuff, so that'll be out tomorrow.
And Justin said, just started 3 weeks ago. I don't guess it really matters, but how do you know if you're doing well being new? 70 active, 30 sold, $1,300.
It's fun.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing to do is like take a step back and look at your account and see like where am I making money? Where have I made the most money? And how can I expand on that? Right? So like if I'm making a lot of money selling shoes, how do I grow that side of my business? If that's what you're into. Should we open this box?
Oh yeah, let's open this last box. Sorry the camera's going out of focus.
It's French.
We bought this fancy nice camera, and if it doesn't work, it was like one of the really nice expensive ones, so I don't know what's gonna beat it.
You guys, this is French. It says
whoa,
fragile.
Wow, you can speak French now?
Yeah.
Fragile?
Ooh.
This is a big box. What's gonna be in the box?
I don't know, but that looks
whoa! What is that?
I don't know. This box is packed up.
A flamingo popper.
It's.
Oh, you squeeze it and a ball pops out of his mouth.
What did you send us?
Oh my gosh!
Some puffs.
There's another flamingo.
Ooh, that's got a card in it.
Card. Let's read the card. It says Allison on it.
This is a recipe for molasses spice cookies.
Ooh. Another flamingo popper. We can have a
This
fight.
is Diana, and she says one of her favorite things she's learned from us is what button down means.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
For those of you who don't know, Callie, what does button down mean?
Button down is where the collar on the little ends of the little pointy parts is actually buttoned down to the shirt, not just flapping around in the wind all funny like.
Gosh, Callie. Some unicorn candies.
Ooh! Okay, I gotta read this. So it says, please don't be offended by the mug Ben. It's supposed to make you smile. Treats for Mochi and homemade cookies for the gang I made for $9.19. Oh no! Because we didn't go live last week. We didn't open this box last week.
I'll eat 'em.
She says, I hope you get into the box before they're stale. Send me the recipe so your mom can make them for you too.
There's
I know
so much
Cisco
stuff
is a fat, but I tried the recipe with butter once and it just doesn't cut it. Happy birthday, baby girl. Enjoy, Diane. Thank you, Diane. And then this hilarious card that says Puffs because Diane gets me.
Puffs bag.
Yeah.
Nice. Is there another one?
God, it's so
There's
funny.
two. You can box it.
Diane, I'm glad you get me. Oh, you want me to hold it?
Taking
Yeah, I'll
all
hold
these
it up
bags
over
home.
here.
This is
And then
all I
we'll
need.
pull the items out.
This is all I need in my life.
Do they make
These
noise?
are the homemade
Yeah,
cookies.
I can make noise though. Ah! Hulk smash.
Oh no. I mean, they smell really good. Ooh, I think they're ginger snaps.
Are they the molasses cookies she's talking about?
Adam says, I've been watching y'all in 144p. Maybe that's it for a while now on my PS4. Finally changed it to 720p. Y'all look a lot better now.
Nice.
Yeah, if the camera's blurry, try changing it to HD.
And then also someone's personal internet connection can affect that as
Sure.
well. Like my grandmother said it cut out and she had 4 just megabytes.
Oh,
It
nice.
was like, or no, it was 5/5.
Nice.
Yeah. They sold that.
Sounds
and then
like-
she finally upgraded.
The grandma internet.
Yeah.
Rusted Raccoon, you're welcome for the shout out to your channel. Thank you for being a good part of the community.
Tiffany says, do you guys use fragile thank you and or scan here stickers, anything like that?
Everybody has a different theory on fragiles.
Yeah.
Occasionally I'll write fragile on some old labels that don't work in our printer anymore because it's a free sticker.
Sometimes Callie writes, Callie was here on
I
the
always do that.
on the boxes and the packages, and those seem to get to the clients really well.
What is this?
That's a Ben present. This is a Ryan present.
Thank you.
It's for all the recyclable shipping materials.
Oh, it's pink. It must be mine. Oh, Live Love Park. It's a mochi.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's really cute.
How do I?
So many presents.
Lisa says, when just starting out, would you suggest trying to sell anything, everything, or try to stay in a specific niche? And how many listings approximately to start? I would say list as many as you can, like as many as eBay allows you to when you open your account. Try to list a lot of stuff, and then sell. Try to learn different categories. So try to sell.
It's so loud. I'm sorry.
Try to sell anything that you can make a buck on. So just to learn the categories, and then you can start to narrow it down. You can start to say, like, I like this niche. I'm going to focus on making money in this category. Bye, 221 Bakery. Thank you for sticking around.
Bye.
Oh snap! This says Ben Fragile. Oops, I thought this was the Allie Fragile one that I just pulled out. Dang it. This is for Ben. It's a mug.
Now he knows.
KC Beta, the mentoring program, the signups will be May 10th, and then it starts May 15th. So yeah, we still have a vacancy. May 10th will be the signups. Whoa!
And the way
cool.
mentoring works is it's just first come, first serve. So we'll send out an email and letting you know that signups are available.
Who's
I
this
know a
guy?
lot of people ask us questions about that.
If you had to make $1,000 in rent money in 1 month using thrifted inventory, what would you buy? I would focus on electronics and shoes.
Electronic.
Thank you, person who sent this.
What was her
This
name?
is from-
Diane? I think it was Diane, right?
Diane.
Yes, because it was the
Thank you, Diane.
Oh my gosh.
Diane.
Caitlin says, any reseller superstitions, like touching items to get them to sell. Do we have any reseller superstitions?
I don't think so.
No,
think so
I'm not
either.
really a superstitious person.
If you list it, it will sell.
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes.
especially if you do it at a good price, right? This is in a beautiful box. It's green.
Dudes did it. Says 610 watching. Please hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, guys, if we can get over 300 thumbs ups, that would be awesome. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Teeth.
Oh, it's a world market mug. Look at that.
Pretty.
Kimberly's
Fancy.
worried
It
about your
matches my
teeth,
outfit.
right?
My teeth? What's wrong with my teeth?
You're opening things with them, probably.
Oh, yeah. I always open stuff. with my
Ryan's
teeth.
a savage.
Oh, this is cool.
Is that like for an espresso
I'm
shot?
definitely going to use that for coffee.
Ooh, it's probably world market.
It is. It's really cool. It's like a clay
I
one.
like
These
the colors.
boxes are gorgeous.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Any possibility you guys will be sending out free gifts to watchers? Yeah, next week we're going to be giving stuff away
This
for
is
sure.
Callie.
So make sure you come to the live show next week.
I got another thing, did
I
I?
got another thing.
Ooh. Number 3, just for fun.
And then this is the last item. Oh, it has. I think that's a little lychee.
Oh. Kristen, thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Oh, Mr. Pancakes.
They're dog trees.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I have to get mochi in 5 minutes.
Thank you, Steph.
Looks like Christmas at your house. Yeah, thank you guys so much. We appreciate all the little gifts you guys send us.
I feel so undeserving.
Too kind. Too kind.
Oops.
Watching you make espresso in your videos makes me want to break my espresso machine out of storage. Why is it in storage?
Yeah, why would anyone have espresso machines in storage? I would rather be half clothed and freezing, but with an espresso machine.
G. Jasho says, just sold a Rain Spooner ASU Hawaiian shirt for $42 plus shipping to Hawaii. I guess we didn't ruin the market.
There you go. It's really hard to kill a market.
Wow, that's cool.
Wow, that's really cool.
That's awesome.
Look on the inside.
These candies are gluten-free. I wonder.
A little thing.
Wow, what awesome gifts. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love fruit-covered chocolate.
And I've started drinking coffee. So
we got Callie off of the energy drinks. I trolled her really hard and harassed her for like at least 9 months.
And then my mom told me how my heart could explode potentially. So I was like, all right.
So really, it was Callie's mom. It wasn't anything I said.
This is an interesting question. Where was it? What was the fastest sale after listing that you've had? I had a sale 3 minutes after listing last night. Crazy. We've had stuff sell instantly. Like literally as soon as we post it, it sells. Ink, it happens on all the time. There's companies that have bots that look for ink on eBay, and as soon as it's posted, they'll just buy it. Other ones are like, we've had TI Texas Instruments calculators sell immediately as well. So I would say our fastest ever was like 20 seconds after hitting post, it's gone. So.
Bye, Lewis.
All right, what do we have? 8:52. We have 8 minutes, guys. So if you have questions, put them in the chat, and we'll try our best to answer them before the end of the show. And again, thank you for being here. We appreciate you guys taking time out of your Monday nights to be with us.
Space Ace says, long-time listener, first-time caller. How do you keep from getting burned out?
I think that's different for everybody. You know, for me, I'm like constantly working on different things every single day, like all day, every day. I can keep myself going, I think, because I'm not only doing one thing. So if I get burned out on one thing, I can focus on something else and put effort into that. And then again, if that stops, I can focus on something else. So having like different avenues to put your energy, I think, is good. And then also having a routine. So like I try to work out a lot, which keeps my mind fit. Drinking a lot of water is good. Taking vacation.
You got to treat yourself, you know, take a break.
Yeah.
Just something to separate yourself.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Callie, what about you?
I forgot what we were talking about.
How do you keep from like getting burned out?
I drive up to Tallahassee and hang out with my best friends for like a weekend.
Yeah. It's cool too that you have the flexibility to do that.
Yes, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. That's one of the cool things about this business is that we do have flexibility to do stuff like that. You know? And that's for all of it, everybody in our business.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to clone Callie. Hashtag clone Callie.
Harry Tornado, thanks for the $5. $1 for Ben and $1 for Callie. Thanks for running the store. Yes.
Thanks, Harry Tornado.
For running the store.
Ooh,
is Callie from Cali?
Nah. But I lived there for 6 months.
Look at Catherine's question. Ryan, if you and Allie weren't married, what would you be doing?
This. We weren't married? Yeah. I mean, I think that...
Like, are you still together?
I don't understand.
I think, like, if we had never met, they're wondering.
I think they don't want to think about that, guys. So let's move on.
That's weird.
We've been together for, this year's 11 years in July. So we've been together for literally 30% of our lives. And in the part of your life where you grow so much and you become the person you are, right? Like, because from 15 to 18, yeah, those years, they really do shape you. But from
like 20 to 25, you're really finding yourself. And from 25 to 30, that's when you like set yourself into something and you find like your niche typically. Not always, but that's most of our friends from what I've seen, like they really find what they're going to be doing for the rest of their lives there, or get stuck in something and it's maybe not what they want to do. But we've been together for so much of like our growth, our personal growth, that we've really grown together. Some people grow apart and that's okay. You know, no, not everybody's meant to like grow together, but we have really grown together. So I don't know what we would be doing. I don't even know what kind of a person I would be.
We wouldn't even know.
We would never know.
Black.
There's too
Right.
much. Yeah. There's too much history together. How do you spell Callie? Callie?
Callie.
On her license, it is spelled exactly like that.
Calliope.
Calliope. It's
Pat
not.
D's, thanks for the $5. Pat D says, "Stay married, made for each other." Yeah,
Oh, thanks, that.
we're not going anywhere.
Okay.
The cool thing about Allie and I is like we work so well together, and it's rare that a husband and wife can work together and then also like have a good relationship. But like Allie said, 11 years, and we've literally we've probably truly only had one fight, like actual fight ever, and it was right before we got married because we were super stressed out.
Yeah.
But besides that, like we've traveled across the world together. We've been through a ton of stuff together, and we've made it through. So, and also like I was poor when we first started dating. I had no money, literally like nothing.
I mean, you had a place when we first started.
Hardly. Like at one point, my car got repossessed. Like I had no money in the bank. So, you know, I think together, like knowing that we've been poor together and then well off, or you've been okay, but.
Well, no, I mean, I didn't have my own money because I was in college. So I was living at my parents' house when I was in college so that I didn't have to accrue like a ton of student loans.
Right.
Because that is the death of me. That would have been, you know, knowing that I graduated with like $150,000 in debt or something insane like that. Even 50 grand in debt, like I didn't want that life. So I lived at home. I lived at home and I brought food with me every day to school. I never bought food, even if it was $1 a day, because it adds up. I was very, very like responsible with money and very cheap because frugal. I knew I was very frugal. Yeah. And I mean, there was one point where you were like, you had no place to live because you just got rid of your place. And I was like, just stay with me at my mom's house for, you know, a month. And then you found a place. But like, I didn't have any money either.
So we've been through pretty much everything that a couple can go through.
Yeah.
And no, we're not having kids. A lot of people are like,
not us.
When are you having a baby?
We have emoji.
Just puppies, which by the way, you want to grab?
Oh, I got to grab emoji.
It's time.
How's the wedding video edit going? Have you started it?
I am in the organizing stage.
I've been there.
I have
Hi, Mo.
She's
so
so
much
excited. Mochi, come over here. Good girl. Jump up here.
Sweetie.
Jump up there.
She's got her toy.
Yay. She's so stoked.
Here.
Hey, puppy.
Here's our baby right here, yes.
That's our puppy.
She says, "Hi, everybody."
What was the first thing you sold?
Diana.
Wow, you sold a book.
I did. Thank you for the $2, Diana. Yeah, I don't remember the first thing. Like the first thing I ever sold was an ebook on eBay. Makes sense, right?
Mine was computer ink or printer ink.
Oh, there's nice ones too.
The big ones.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
That was from a garage sale.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you.
From your first video ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what does my shirt say? It says unicorns, mermaids, rainbows, and well, and there's and at the end of all that.
It's pretty much.
I made this shirt.
Allie in a nutshell.
I made.
Oh, that makes sense then.
With my sister-in-law.
That's awesome. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate it. Diana West, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. More income. Thank you for the $2 for Mochi.
Oh, for Mochi. There's treats.
She's gonna get treats.
We have these treats for her.
Oh.
You know the word treat? Oh, she wants
She
these
wants it.
treats.
Get me those out.
Oh my
Do you want
god.
this? Oh, she doesn't know. She's very hesitant.
Oh, she's picky.
No, she'll eat it. She just has to try it first. I'll give one to her in like 20 minutes and then she'll eat it.
Do we all live together? No, we don't. Callie's got her own crib.
Yeah, I live over there.
She's a grown woman.
She lives up that way.
About 3 clicks west of South Central Tampa, Miami.
Give us some mochi snorts.
Oh, mochi breathing.
Andre says, have you ever had a regular job?
Yeah. I think we've all had regular jobs.
Sure.
Yeah. I started my first I started getting into business for myself when I was 20. My first 2 failed miserably, but that taught me a lot. And then from then on, I've pretty much worked for myself. So my only real traditional job would have been before I was 20. But I always had a couple as well.
Yeah, I've had a lot of jobs.
Sleeping.
Not careers, but jobs. Oh, she's
Tired.
oh baby.
Have we ever sold Tommy Hilfiger underwear not in a box or package of any kind? No, we haven't. But I've seen other people sell vintage underwear. It's,
Like the Fruit of the Loom and Hanes. People have sold it new in box for a lot, or new package for a lot of money.
Yeah, Big Drift Thrift, I think, has
That's
found
who it
it
was.
and sold it.
Yeah,
Lots of vintage
successfully.
Yeah.
I thought we sold some boxers, but maybe there were
They were
swim
new.
trunks that were
Yeah.
plaid.
Probably.
Looked like boxers.
Mochi's a Frenchie. See, her ears aren't pointy, and she's not
Frenchie.
equally symmetrical. But then
Don't touch
also
my
she doesn't have
face.
black tuxedo.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good.
I believe it. I definitely believe
That's an
that.
amazing statement.
When we lived in
No,
Australia,
I've
they
never
didn't
tried.
have Pop-Tarts, remember? And you had to
Yeah.
go to a specialty store to buy them, and
Yeah.
they were so expensive.
Steph, thank you for being here, Steph. We appreciate it.
She the best.
Steph is a trooper.
And it's 9:01 already.
We're
Oh,
about done.
My goodness.
Do you think it's easier to go full-time sell? This will be the last question of the night. Do you think it's easier to go full-time selling in bigger, warmer cities where all year garage sales happen and wholesalers are? Wholesalers are everywhere, and even when wholesalers aren't in your area, the person that we buy the most stuff from is on the other side of the country. It's not in our local area.
yeah.
So I would say it doesn't matter. With the way that the internet is right now, you can source stuff in a lot of different ways. Sorry, Dan.
You want to go down?
Obviously, I think that there's more opportunity in certain places. If you live in a big city, yeah, there's going to be more opportunity than if you live in a rural town. But there's lots of ways. It's just making sure that you're out there hustling, and you can make it work. We know people that live in very populated areas that are doing well, and we also know people that live in Alaska and do very well. So, yeah. And with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end the video.
And Mochi is now eating the treat.
Oh, she's eating it now.
Yeah, she's eating it now.
Nice. She didn't want to eat it on camera.
Yeah, she's shy.
Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it, guys. Please hit the thumbs up button for us before you leave. That would mean a lot to us. And make sure you're here next time. 8 p.m. Eastern on Mondays is when we go live. Next week, we're going to give away some stuff, and we'll see you then. Thanks, guys.
Which flavor Pop-Tart's best?